Hey class, it's good to see you guys again. Right now, what I wanted to do was I wanted to introduce the song Hau'ula Gulch to you. Most of you have probably heard it by now, because if you're a student of mine, you've probably played it within the first couple months. It's a fast, up-tempo song in the key of D minor. And what it's designed to do is to help you understand how to read tab and to do some slight moving between the strings, which is always a challenge for beginner students. So let's take a look and see what we can find out about this song before we start playing it. Let's take a look at measure number 1. If you look at measure 1, there are 3 5s there. It's very simple. 5, 5, 5. Now if you look, right after that, there's a 0. But before the 0, there are 2 figures there. They look like special characters. The first one is called a quarter rest, and the second one is called an eighth rest. And the thing that they both have in common is that they're both rests. When you're playing the song, make sure you play the rests as well. So when we play that measure, it's going to sound like this. 5, 5, 5, rest, rest, 0, 3, 3, 3. So there's that rest period that you have to remember to do. Moving on, let's take a look at what's coming up next. So the 0, 3, 3, 3 should come together as a bunch. We're going to play those 4 notes together. I know it's easy to say, well, the numbers are 5, 5, 5, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. But a lot of times people forget the zeros in between. So it should be 5, 5, 5, rest, rest, 0, 3, 3, 3. Notice that my ring finger is in the 3rd fret. Now we go 0, again, 1, 1, 1. Then 3, 1, 0. So this is all pretty basic stuff. You already understand how to read tab. Now if you look at measure number 5, you're going to notice that here we go again. Same thing, just like a lot of songs in the world of music. The theme repeats itself to get your listener more attached to the song. This is called the hook. This is the part of the song that people remember when they walk away from it. So let's take a look again at measure number 5, which looks exactly the same as measure 1. 5, 5, 5. Rest, rest, 0, 3, 3, 3. Rest, rest, 0, 1, 1, 1. Now be careful, because this is where the tricky part of the song is. It doesn't look tricky because it's only 3 notes. But here's what happens. We switch strings. That first 0 that you see right before measure 8 at the end of measure 7, that 0 that you see is on the bottom string. That's the A string, also known as the lead string. The next string is your E string, and on that one it's telling you to put a 3 down. So I'm going to put a 3 right there. And then finally, the last note on that line in measure number 8 is a 2. So I'm going to play the 2 like this. Notice I switch strings once again. So first one is here on the bottom string. Then we move up here. Then we move to the string above. And that would be the first half of the song, which I'm going to play for you just a little bit once again. See if you can follow along. So we start with 5, 5, 5, rest, rest, 0, 3, 3, 3. I realize we're not in perfect time right now. We'll have that opportunity later in the video. Rest, rest, 0, 1, 1, 1. Now, if you look at this rest, there's only one of them. So we're just going to rest once. Rest, then 3, 1, 0. Moving on to measure 5. Ready? Go. 5, 5, 5, rest, rest, 0, 3, 3, 3, rest, rest, 0, 1, 1, 1, no rest. Changing strings now. Get ready, here comes the tricky part. You start with the 0, move to the string above for the 3, and then the string above that for the 2. So on the second half of the song, this is the part that I call the 1/5s. And the reason why I call it the 1/5s, simple, because we're doing a lot of 1/5s. We're starting here on 1, and then we're going to go to 5. Then 1 again. Then 1 again. Then 5 again. Then 1. Then 5. Let me put it in time for you so you know what's going on. Here it goes. 1, 5, 1, 1, 5, 1. Try that with me, nice and slow. Ready, begin. 1, 5, 1, 1, 5, 1. Check out the next measure. This is going to be measure number
11.
Where we do the 5, 0, 5, 5, 0, 5. That's not hard at all. That's actually kind of simple. All we're going to do is we're going to hit the 5, release it, 0, put the 5 back down 2 times, release it, and then put it back down. Let me show you what that looks like. 5, 0, 5, 5, 0, 5. Try with me. 1, 2, ready and go, and 5, 0, 5, 5, 0, 5. So we're going to look at measures 9 through
12.
And we'll do it really slowly. Give you a chance to move your fingers around that fingerboard with me. You ready? 1, 2, ready and go, and 1, 5, 1, 1, 5, 1, 5, 0, 5, 5, 0, 5. Now, if you look at measure 13, good news, right? Ding! I always love good news. In measure number 13, we once again go to the 1/5. So let's go. 1, 5, 1, 1, 5, 1. Now we get to measure number 15. This is where, I guess this would be the climax of the song. This is where it really builds. And we're going to hit 7. If you look at that, there's 5 7s in a row. There's 5 of them. You're going to play it like this. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to hit the 8 and then go back to 7. Let me play this for you just so you can see what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. You try it with me. Ready? 1, 2, ready and go, and 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 7. 3. Then we go like that. And that takes us to the end of the song. I hope you guys enjoy this song. Have fun working on it. Remember to keep your fingers light. Heavy fingers is going to make it difficult to move around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready and go, and 2 and 3 and 4. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, here we go, and 2 and 3 and 4.
ready,
and.
one, two, three, four, one, two, ready.